What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is CJ, the Cheese DJ here, and we're back with another Ark Insight. And today, we're taking a look at the Fabricated sniper rifle versus the Longneck rifle. Which one deals the most damage? Which one is worth it? And holy smokes, the barrel on the Longneck rifle is incredibly long. Holy, look at the difference between the two. Jeez Louise. So yeah, today we're going to be doing a comparison of the two, how much damage they do, whether the cost is worth the extra damage, and the fire rates of the two. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with damage first. Now the Fabricated rifle has an 8-clip storage chamber, while the Longneck rifle only has a 1-clip storage chamber, but you guys obviously knew that. Now the Fabricated sniper rifle can fire consecutively after each shot, which is really useful. Whereas you have a reload time with the Longneck rifle, which you will see right now. And you can see there, the reload time on the Longneck rifle is a very long time. So you've got to take that into consideration when debating whether to use what weapon. Now, a big decider between the two is the amount of resources they cost. But we're going to get into that later on in the video. Now, so the two guns have very different base melee damages, I guess you could call them. So the Fabricated sniper rifle has a base damage of 165, whereas the Longneck rifle has a base damage of 280. Now this reflects when you're firing at dinos. So to each dino, obviously these dinos have damage modifiers on themselves, so they take a little bit reduced damage than what is actually stated, but you did see us shoot the Lamantria early in the video with the Longneck rifle, and that dealt 280 damage. Now you can see here, against this Daedon, we're dealing 196 damage with the Longneck rifle, and with the Fabricated sniper rifle, we're dealing 115. So there's about a 70 difference in between the two. Now this is all good, my gun's just broken. So we're gonna get that fixed up and we'll get back into the video. So like I was saying, there is a big damage difference between the two. One of them dealing 196 and the other dealing 115. So the reason it's like this is because the Fabricated sniper rifle is able to fire in quick succession for 8 shots. So you've got to take that into consideration. So by the time you finish getting those 8 shots off, the Longneck rifle would have just finished reloading. So here is a side-by-side comparison of the two. Now you saw there, pretty much by the time the Longneck rifle had finished reloading, you had already gotten 8 shots off from the Fabricated sniper rifle. Hence why the Fabricated sniper rifle is lower in damage. Now if we multiply the 8 damage by 115, we get quite a large amount, which is a lot bigger than what the Longneck rifle is. So the amount that you get from the total shots of the Fabricated sniper rifle equate to 920 damage, which is a lot larger than the primitive Longneck rifle and its ability to fire 1 shot at a time in comparison to the Fabricated rifle, which fires 8 at an incredible pace. And you know, you've got to take that into consideration when you're going up against A, other players, and B, other dinos that could probably tear you apart by the time you're finished reloading your first shot from the Longneck rifle. So next up we took a look at the resource cost of the two, and to craft the Fabricated sniper rifle, the prerequisites were obviously the Longneck rifle, and you needed to craft it in the Fabricator, which is 1 step above the Longneck rifle, only requiring you to craft it in the smithy. And the Fabricated sniper rifle took 115 polymer, 80 metal ingots, 110 cementing paste, which is quite a large amount of resources, especially the polymer and cementing paste. So the bullet cost of the advanced sniper bullet is the same as the simple rifle ammo. So you're only looking at the resource cost of the two guns. However, the Fabricated sniper rifle does diminish more in value on its durability quicker than it does for the Longneck rifle, obviously because you're firing 8 shots consecutively. Now to craft the Longneck rifle you only required 95 metal ingots, 20 wood and 25 hide. So there's a huge difference in terms of resource cost between the two guns and the upkeep of the two guns. However, the Fabricated sniper rifle does come with a pre-built attachment, the scope attachment. So this essentially allows you to put 2 attachments on it. Technically you could add a laser sight, a torch modifier on it, whereas the primitive Longneck rifle only has 1 slot, and if you want the scope on it, you're only limited to 1 attachment on the actual weapon. Now, the reason you saw us dealing less damage to all the dinosaurs than the base damage that I stated is because aside from humans, all other creatures take 70% less damage from guns. So hence why you're seeing that the Longneck rifle is only doing 196 damage to dinosaurs in comparison to the 280 that I stated, which it will only do on other players. So you can see here, if we're able to correctly line up our shots, that we only deal 196 damage to the dinosaurs and only 115 damage to the dinosaurs using the fabricated rifle due to the 70% damage reduction. So to put it into perspective, the DPS of the fabricated sniper rifle is 205.5 damage per second versus the Longneck rifle, which is only 56 damage per second. Now, if you're wondering where I got these stats from, it is from the ARC wiki. So if you don't believe me or you're just not sure, check it up on there and it'll also have it on there. And that'll be pretty much it for today, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of it down below. I personally prefer the fabricated sniper rifle, especially if you can get a higher tiered one, because you then don't have to worry too much about the durability. However, the Longneck rifle does have the advantage of being able to fire tranq darts, which you can use obviously to tame up dinosaurs. So it all comes down to personal preference and whether you have an abundant amount of resources. Alrighty guys, that'll be it for today. Let me know what you thought of it down below. But other than that guys, catch you in the next one.